Hey guys, I'm gonna do a video real quick. So I was just talking to somebody. Sorry, fix this a little bit. I don't know why this thing is not staying where it just keeps literally, no joke, just not staying. Keeps doing stuff. Oh goodness, give me 1 second. Okay. I was just doing a reading, talking to somebody. So relationships, right? Sometimes we do things, I think, and we did not mean to do them. You have to think when we get into relationships, we aren't purposely like, oh, I'm going to purposely get into a relationship and really fuck up this person's life, right? I don't think we purposely do that. I think it just happens, right? Sometimes it's within our means to fix it, and sometimes it's not. Regardless, we should be learning something from what we encountered, right? Loving somebody and lusting for somebody is completely different. Sirens going off, baby. Do you want fast or do you want forever? All over the place. Reading was all over the place. Sometimes our thoughts can be all over the place, right? Sometimes we could be thinking a whole bunch of stuff, right? Are you telling your partner about it? Or are you telling someone that's not in your relationship something about it? Who we tell our business to is quite important, don't you think? Do your friends know about you and your relationship than the person you are currently in a relationship with? That is something to think about. Hurting someone's feelings, and we rush in, right? We hurt someone's feelings and we rush in right away. And we're like, I'm sorry, all that stuff. I need you to forgive me right now, right? Breaking someone's trust. How long does that take to heal? Right? Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know either. I'm asking. Some people can heal real fast, right? And some, right, might take a little bit longer. But if you are continuously rushing, right, are we even giving that person enough time? Or are we trying to force them into accepting our apology? Take that for something. We cannot help what other people feel. You hurt somebody's feelings, they could literally tell you, I don't want nothing to do with you ever again in my whole life. And you can't even be mad at them. If that's what somebody deems to feel right about themselves, right? Who am I to say anything? Learning situations, right? Do you plan on hurting anybody else's feelings like you did with the last person? Are you going to learn? You know, our faces just change. If we do not change the thing that is happening in our relationships, the only thing that changes is the face. You will get the similar like energy from another person. All my exes are fucking the same. They're all fucking losers. All fucking. ma'am, Sir Brussus? Who are you attracting? Man, I feel like something is right here. No joke. When you go somewhere and this is how it works. I wonder if I should do a visual. I think I might do a visual. Let me get my notebook. All right. I'm going to try and do this the best way that I can. Maybe I can like set it down like this. Come on with me. Okay. Let's say you've been asking, right, in the universe, right? It's all about how you ask for it, too. You can't ask God to give you something. He doesn't do that. He gives you the opportunity to get something. So, if you are asking God for money, right? God, I need money. Well, God can't give you money, right? He's not going to just be like, here's a bunch of money. No, he's going to give you the opportunity to get money. These are things like job offers. These are things like grants. These are things like being approved for something. These are the things that we require. So having the opportunity. So he's just like being specific, right? I was saying that about the car. God, I need... Hey, God, I need a car, right? Well, remember I was telling you guys about being specific, right? He's like, well, there is a $20 car, right, for sale down the street. And you're like, well, that's not actually what I was thinking. He's like, well, technically you got what you wanted. You just didn't ask for the proper thing. We asked for money, but then let's say we win only $1 on the lotto. I want to win the lottery. Oh, you won $1 on the lotto. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I would like a car. He said, what's up, homie? He said, there's a $20 car down the street. You're like, actually, let's scratch that out. I would like a nice car. Oh, a nice car. What do you feel like a nice car is? Right? Everybody is different, right? Everybody has their own style. You could put in place, well, I'm going to need the car to have at least 4 wheels. That would be good. Getting specific, right? Specific. 4 wheels. And a steering wheel. Imagine if he gave you everything that was perfect and you got no steering wheel. How much is the car? He's like, okay. He's like, here's a $1,500 car. He said, is that better? Well, right? What are you wanting? Money, right? Get all these job offers, but you won't take the job offers. Why? Because that's actually not what you wanted. Well, what do you want? Well, I need money. Well, how do you want to get the money? Have you ever thought about that? How do you want to get that money? Think about things. How specific we say it, right? So, when we stop believing in ourselves and we stop doing things, our vibrancy our us, our essence, us people. Hi, what's up? We become lower. So, when we're out and about, right? Hanging out with people, right? Are you looking your best? Are you feeling your best? You know what I'm saying? Are you feeling your best? If you do not feel your best, somebody will pick up on it. So let's say this is you, right? Okay. Mama, right? Hi, that's me. Let's put some shoes on. And you got all these people around, right? Right? What did you manifest today? I have been manifesting love. I just put Manny. I've been manifesting love. Also, when we manifest love and these types of things as well, how specific are you? Love does not always come from a significant other. It can come in other forms. You could be getting a friend. You could be getting a new relative in the family. You know what I'm saying? It can represent different things. Love from a parent. When we manifest love, are we manifesting a mate? If I am manifesting a certain type of love and I get somebody like my mother, right? Technically, I did my manifestation correctly because I am manifesting love, but I would not be able to mate with my mother, if that makes sense. So when we are manifesting these things, what are we asking for specifically, right? What vibration are we at, and what vibration are we looking for? So let's say this is you, right? And you are, no joke, you are elevating at a high level. You are just out of the roof, right? But these people, right? Let's say there's all these people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 little people right here, right? So let's say this person's manifesting vibrancy, right, is down here. This person, because most of the people that hang out with each other, right, they're all kind of doing their own thing, right? Oh, but this guy, he's manifesting high, right? This guy is kind of more in the middle, right? This guy, I think he wants to be in the middle too. This guy is down here. And this guy, you know what? This is a god. We're just gonna make him like hella fucking cool. Right? 6 people, right? You on your best day. Let's say you came out, you had your hair done, right? Oh yeah, you got the you got your nails done. You got a nice outfit on. You looking beautiful today. I am manifesting love, right? These people are manifesting love too. But where do you meet up, right? Let's say today you have been feeling really great, right? You're just, well, right now already half the people are gone, right? So, manifesting on a good day, right? You are already going to attract, we are already going to attract 4 people. So, this guy who is at a level, right? He is equal. This guy is equal. So, right here and right here and right here. There is 2 right here. I'm just going to circle it twice like that. If you are vibrating at a really high frequency, you will hit the same people that are on your path, right? But if you're, let's say, you're not as high as you thought, right? Let's say your power only went so far, right? Let's say it stopped because you already have 3 options, right? You got 3 options already vibrating at your highest frequency. But this one requires you to be patient, right? And to leave this because you know if you keep going higher, you will receive something better. So let's say now I want to get a different color. Give me something. Okay. Now, today was a harder day, right? Like, I'm like, man, you can't be high all the time, right? So today, right, because your meter will go down a little bit, right? That's why it's important to recharge and take care of yourself when needed, so that way you aren't too low when your person comes about. Because you have to think, even if this guy, he decides that he's vibrating really high, real high, right? So let's say when he gets lowered down a little bit, he might be somewhere more like right here, right? You have to think, if that person at that higher frequency lowers their frequency and it's still higher than your highest frequency, think about that. Wilfred, leave that alone. Okay, so now today, you are now, right, just, right, just a normal day. Just a normal day, right? So you had all of these people. Let me see. This guy, so it would be more like these 2 people. Because this one is more of just a regular. Oh, you know what, though? This guy would actually be able to hit it, too. So you would still have your 3 options. So you would now have 3 options, right? So you got these 2, and then you got this one. Because even though he's like, he had to come up this way, he still made it on yours. So now you have 3 options, right? But even on this one, these 2 are more than this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just purely out of their own, it doesn't matter where they're standing. It's about their frequency and how high and how low somebody is, right? That's basically all that it is. You now have 3 options, but now you are out of reach of that highest element, right? So now, even though you have 3 options, is that enough for you? They are going to be tracked similar like energy, because you are a beam, right? You are a beam, right? And when you get down to a certain, wherever you point your light, that's what they're going to see. Because even though you're pointing your light downward and they can't even see you up here when you're shining bright, they can still see you when you're shining low, even if it's very dim. If you are walking, let's say you are now, this is a good day, right? Oh, got a beautiful option, and you got these 3 options if you wanted to, right? Because that's your range that you want to stay between. On your medium days, now you ain't got this option, okay? But you got these 3 options. Still having a hard day? Let's go get a drink at the bar. What are you feeling on the inside of you? Man, I've been fucking waiting around for this fucking shit. Fuck this, blah, 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 all that stuff. Got all that anxiety, all of that craziness inside of you? Well, this is where they live all the time. You just live here just because you're having a hard day. But they don't know that. They don't know that. They're going to see your light, right? They're going to see you come up. Then they are going to think that they are the same light and or equal to you. Wilfred. Because you have to think, if you are going at a constant speed, right, or if you are just you yourself, you are just constant no matter what you do, right? Somebody will either be above you, below you, or the same level as you. If you are unsure of yourself all the time and you have highs and lows, right? So if we just took a straight line here, right? So this is our high frequency and this is our low frequency, but your constant is like this. I'm trying to look. Okay. Maybe I'm not making any sense when it comes to this. Maybe I'm getting way too far out of... I feel like I'm not, though. If you are all over the place, but the people around you are constant, you might need to take a look at yourself. Or you could be feeling those that are around you. That's why it's also important to know who you're hanging around with. If you're talking to your friends about a bunch of stuff instead of talking to your partner, maybe you are really in a really good friendship with your friends and they're trying to protect you, or you know what I'm saying? I feel like when people are up and down and you are hitting the good, you have good days, bad day, good day, like every other day is a good day or a bad day, right? If you are inconsistently inconsistent, that's going to be a real switch up, right? Back and forth. I'm done with you, right? Then the next day, well, you try and come over or what? You feel me? That's literally how I'm feeling right now. You're rushing for him or her, right? To heal when you are inconsistent yourself. So if they come back, right? Are they going to be getting your better self or your lower self? You're kind of just back and forth really at this point. That's a lot going on. The people in the gray zone are quite difficult to hang out with because I am unsure of what to do, right? You could go either way and you wouldn't get in trouble for it because that's who you are. I don't care what decision you make, just make a decision. If you go every single day and you look your best, you feel your best, you look great, you just feel happy all together, and you have one bad day, that's not what I'm saying, right? You can feel it, but I sure know that I have gone to the bar and I just effing mad, right? I was fucking upset, I was pissed and everything. I had my wits end on some stuff. And the person that I was talking to was going through some similar like energy. But that is not who I am, right? Thank you for your conversation. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for the compliments. But I actually do not live at the bar. I actually only go there when I'm having a hard time. And I went to the bar with my mom and her, family and some of her friends after Mabel's funeral. and I was having a good time, but we went there because of an occasion, like, if that makes sense. I feel very unfocused right now. Probably because I have that gentleman's energy inside me right now. Wow, he was kind of all over the place. I was like, he's like, man, I just don't know what to do. I said, I feel like I have no idea what to tell you. I was like, because I keep telling you stuff, but he's like this, I know. He's like, I think I just fucked up. So knowing this information, right? Like I said before, how long does it take to heal something? And a lot of pages kept coming out, so very young energy, not young energy. I feel like something's like super in my house right now. Very naive energy, emotionally. Energy has been getting quite weird. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's in my living room. So he made a decision, right? Because I asked him, I was like, how long are you willing to wait for something like that, right? You say you care about him and you do apologize for all of that stuff, right? Let's say it takes him a while. I don't know, maybe it'll take him less, but I said I just gave a number. I was just like, what if it took him 2 years to get over that pain? Because realistically, you don't know how long stuff takes, right? I mean, I don't know. He's like, well, I'm not sure I would wait that long. Well, how long do you think you should wait? Well, I don't know. Well, we do know you don't want to wait that long. I was like, why don't you message him in the new year? Everybody's always trying to do better, correct? I said, you could do that. I said, don't message him. Just leave him alone, right? He was reading me some of his messages and stuff like that, right? I was like, he literally, I think, he needs some time. He literally said that a few times. He's like, and he keeps messaging him. I was just like, are you trying to rush the healing process? Because imagine if he was literally like, hey, homie, I'll talk to you, but you keep bugging me, right? And he's like, if you can't stop fucking texting me, right? He's like, I'm gonna block you. And I said, typically, if someone just wanted to block you, they would not tell you they're going to block you, and that they would not give you the energy to be like, hey, stop messaging me or I'm going to block you. I said, someone would just block you. Period. So I'm like, if he's literally telling you, please stop messaging me or I'm going to block you, right? Maybe he just needs some time. Maybe he doesn't hate you. Maybe his feelings are hurt. And hurt people hurt people. Even though you are hurt by the situation, right? You also cannot be mad because we don't know how people's feelings come out with everything, right? We don't know how people will handle stuff. Imagine if something happened to you, whatever you did to that person, someone did to you, whatever situation you are in. How would you feel? How would you handle it? When you're mad, do you talk about your feelings, or do you close up and you don't talk at all? Go hide away in your room. Go hide away on your phone. Being communicative. We were also talking about our ego. Are you talking, or is your ego talking? Are you learning or wanting to build a connection? Because at the beginning, before we even said anything, me and that guy were done. We burned the bridges and everything. But then that's all we talked about. So is your bridges burnt or not? Because last time I checked, if you burned a bridge, you really can't. What? Where'd all the stuff go? You're gonna need. If you burn a bridge, okay, you're gonna have to build a new bridge. But you wouldn't build a new bridge with the old materials. You feel me? You would have to build a bridge with new materials, starting fresh. You can build it and put a part of the old bridge right into it, but is that a good part or a bad part? You know what I'm saying? Something like a nail that did not get damaged in the fire versus a piece of wood. Imagine if you put that wood on a new bridge, it would give out eventually. Technically a new bridge, but people are still gonna step on it. What about the nails? That's not so bad. You know, just like when people get married and stuff, they have something old, something new, and all that stuff. Maybe next time you build that bridge, you can build it next to some water. Something that has life. Ain't that kind of crazy to think about? A lot better energy in the room. I know that I can be crazy all over the place, but I literally just got done with this reading. I was like, but not to undermine anything, right? If you want something, you can have it. But how are you manifesting it, right? Well, he's not going to come back. He's just never, it's never going to happen then. You already said it. You already put it out in the universe. The first time you said it, you denied it. You blocked it. It's done. We get put on the same cycle, right? Over and over again because we do not learn our lessons. I told him this might just be a learning lesson. We were talking about a lot of stuff the last time, you know what I'm saying? We were talking about love, finance, career, all that shit, his car, everything. You got a new car. You got a new job. You're going to have a new life also as well, right? I asked him, I was just like, wow, you're going to be working 40, 50 hours. Are you even going to have time for him? How much healing are you going to be doing in this time? People want relationships, but then they work. Listen, I know if you work 40, 50 hours a week, you're going to want to go home and go to sleep eventually. Do you really have that much time for a partner? You don't want to be alone? Well, there is a difference with being alone and being lonely. I could be in a house full of people and feel alone. But I could be alone in my house and not feel lonely. I'm telling you, you don't need no other body. Right. I'll sing to myself, you son of a bitch. You better love yourself. Can you love yourself? Can you come home to yourself? You feel me? Wow. Hey, that's pretty cool. I know, I'm such a turkey. I've been kind of doing shit, and now I'm kind of like, I don't want to do nothing. I ate a whole bag of snacks. I did eat some food though. I ate these. They're super good. Look, they're chocolate. They're little rice cakes or rice crisps or whatnot. I always like these little rice Quaker oat things. They're really good on my belly. No fructose corn syrup. I don't eat a whole bunch of craziness because my stomach is just sensitive to everything. But I really like these, and I wanted to try these. Oh my god, though. 25 carbohydrates per serving, and there's about 3.5 servings. So you have to think in here, too. I know, getting way off topic, right? We're just changing the subject. 25 carbohydrates in one serving. Hey, 3.5 servings? That's just about, I'm just going to do 75 because about 3. I know it's an ounce per thing, but I'm pretty sure there's 3 servings in here. That's about 75 carbohydrates in this whole bag. Oh my god, that's so crazy and not good for people who are diabetic, but this is also a healthier alternative. And I'm not going to lie, I just ate this whole bag right now. That's why I don't eat snacks. And my mom, when she comes over, she's literally like, why do you have so many snacks? I said, because I make dinner all the time. I did just eat a bunch of stuff. I did just eat food. I really did. But these were those chocolate thingies. And I really wanted them. And so I didn't want nothing too crazy. So I got these. And I'm not going to lie, I think I'm going to get them again. These actually were pretty darn good. They were very addicting. They were not very super sugary or anything. And they were not super chocolatey. But they were just enough to have just enough. I ate them by themselves. The bag smells good still. Smells like chocolate. I wanted to tell you about the frequencies. But seriously, if you are just at a frequency, right, somebody is either going to be either above you, below you, or at the same, right? So it's always important about where you go, first of all. Like if you're going to a bar, nobody there is really going to have a super high frequency. Everybody is drinking, you know what I'm saying? Like people can be like happy and abundant and, you know, have a good time, but it's not what you think, right? It's a completely different vibe. It is a different vibe. Temptation, right? Temptation like a mug with friends, with family. If you go to your grandmother's house and she does not drink and you cannot smoke because she has an oxygen tank and she has to eat a bunch of healthy foods, right? Well, when you go over there, you're probably not going to get fucked up with your grandma and smoke cigarettes in her house and eat a bunch of junk food. She's probably going to offer you something either really healthy or a piece of candy or something and give you some health stuff, like be healthy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but you go out with your friends, right? Go to their house or something like that. Let's say everybody is drinking, everybody is smoking, right? I don't drink no more. I am trying not to smoke no more. I'm not trying to do these things anymore. Well, you are still hanging out with these friends, right? That do these things you are trying to stop doing. So if you hang out with people that are still doing those things, eventually they will stop doing it or you will start. Or you won't hang out with each other. You feel me? Are we drinking with each other? Why are we drinking? We were talking about drinking just the. I'm always talking about drinking. Stop drinking. No drinking. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Behave. Maybe telling ourselves and others, right? I don't want to have fun like that. Wow, my energy is way all over the place. Mm-hmm. I also had a pretty crazy dream. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was writing it all down. I don't even have energy to do it right now. I might just chill for a little bit and then go back to it. Anticipation, right? This is the time for anticipation. But are you anticipating something good? Or are you anticipating something bad? Right? Whatever you're anticipating most likely will come into fruition. Right? We anticipate Santa bringing us gifts, but we anticipate him not bringing us gifts because he knew that we did something we weren't supposed to. You feel me? Mm-hmm. We will talk about that another day. I am going to get off of here and probably go to the bathroom, and I'm probably going to watch a movie or something and just try to relax. I do want to do some of this shop.com type stuff. I have all this information to tell you guys. So, I also do not want to run myself dry, right? Because I've been talking for like the last 3 hours. And then I was on here for about 45 minutes now. So, I think I need to not talk. If anything, I'll watch my videos from today and post them or something like that. I'm probably just basically going to be making a bunch of videos the next couple days. So, there's that. I feel weird right now. So, I'll probably just relax. I was just like, I really do feel rushed. I think that gentleman is very rushed. Why? Why so anxious? Why are you so rushed? What are you rushing? He said, I said, time will heal, right? He said, I think I'm scared of time. People usually fear things that they just don't know or do not understand. Fear can lie in failure, feeling like something will fail. How high of a frequency, how high can you vibrate, right? Let's say you did fuck up, right? But let's say you give them the best you motherfucking got, right? Is it enough? Is it enough? You can have anybody you want in your entire life of existing. But if they don't want you back, you know what I'm saying? You know, just doing some crazy stuff. That was 4433 when I looked at that. You know, and he is gay. And the guy, he was like, I'm gay too. But then he's like on a date with a girl. And he sent that to him. And I said, first of all, that was just basically a kick to your fucking nads, bro, or a hit to your gut. I said, nobody would do that. I said, that already is fishy as fuck, right? That shit is fishy as a motherfucker, right? Fishy as fuck. I was just like, nah, don't do that shit. I said, that's somebody who's back and forth. I said, no offense. I said, you can be bisexual. I don't give a fuck about you being bisexual. I said, but when you ask somebody about their sexuality and they tell you, no, homie, I'm straight up gay, you better stick with that, okay? You stick with that, okay? If you are not 100% gay, or you are not 100% bisexual, or you are not 100% straight, or you are not 100% any fucking anything, right? You tell somebody. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. I was like, I think he was just a jerk. And you guys were hurt, and you guys were just hurting each other's feelings. So maybe you should stop hurting each other's feelings. That would be a good idea. We can do better. You can do better. Forgive us, for we do not know what we do. Right? I'm getting off here. It's weird. I got some weird energy. I'm gonna go cleanse my energy. Blah. I also had a weird dream too, so I'm kind of like all over the place. I had a weird dream, very graphic, very graphic. Just a weird energy. Alright, homies. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys be. I'm gonna make another video, but I'll probably do one tomorrow or something, or if I feel up to it in a little bit. I don't know. I feel super weird. That ain't my energy. I'm gonna cleanse my energy, right? I think my Pali Santos is over there. Cleanse your energy. Take a bath. Eat good food. Drink water. Okay? Take care of yourself. There's no point in you waiting around all this time and not taking care of yourself. You feel me? And I did the cards. I read like 3 different spreads for him and everything. He's like, I just don't like the answers of these. Well, I don't give a fuck what you like, okay, honey? Like, goddamn, like, I apologize for my damn mouth, but I'm like, shit, Spirit keeps telling you, hey, you fucked up, right? So deal with your fucking consequences and fucking learn some shit, right? He's like, because if you keep bitching about the motherfucking shit, he said, you just about to be grounded too. Stop fucking playing. First of all, didn't he fucking tell your motherfucking ass the first time to leave him the fuck alone? So you gonna block him on one thing but not on the rest? Are you still unsure about your decision? Still playing the middle ground? Either he's in your life or he's not. All these people on the planet and you're still waiting for him? You can, right? Do what you want. You have free will. He had the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords pop out, right? I said, I know you care, right? And even though we hold our hand out, right, and we wait, we will wait. But eventually, our hand will get tired. How long are we supposed to wait for those who just don't get the picture? Right? Heartbreak. Three of Swords. Go back to, there's a video. I'm in my blue onesie. I'm like talking super crazy in that one. That's the one where the sword was taken out of my effing heart, bro. For proper healing, right? To remove the sword from one's heart. And then you feel different. It really is a different experience, right? And if you take that from your heart, right? Heartbreak. Third party energy. It was okay when there was just two of you, right? But then there was another sword, and then another sword, and then another sword, and more swords, and more thoughts. And now you're up at night thinking, what the hell happened? But I'm the one that keeps telling you what happened. You're just not listening. So, what are you gonna do? Well, I would rest on it. Because if you add any more swords to the situation, right? That's going to be a complete cycle, right? Then the death card will come out, right? An ending of an old, spring anew, right? I thought I had this. Maybe it's not. Oh my gosh, it's literally right here. I literally just want that whole deck. Right? We got the three swords. Go back to that one. The Queen of Swords, right? God, this is what God did. At least with me, right? He went ahead and pulled that sword right out, right? And he's like, all right, Aquarius. He's like, I'm going to need you to hold it, right? Go back to that video. Go back to that video. It talks more about it. That one was pretty graphic. Because after, you know, you take a sword, three, take a sword out, hold it, right? Now you got a decision to make, right? My phone is dying. Something to think about. I'm gonna go cleanse some of this energy, drink some water and stuff. I'll see you guys soon. Alright. Bye.